Welcome back to the Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl Show. It's time to hang out with Rob, Mike, and Dunya. Whatever you don't want to say, they will with no chaser. Take a shot and let's have a drink. Is hashtag squad goals still a thing? Because they are. Let's go.
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. You may not recognize me.
How not?
I got a new deal. It's a little bit lighter. I'm back. Still a girl.
A whole new... No. I'm thinking of Mermaid, Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
The letter.
Yeah, wrong one. Wrong Disney
I
song.
know.
Anyways. We're back, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Thank
We are
y'all.
on episode 137. Go us. Go us.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do current events. There's stuff going on in the world, so we're just going to talk about it. You know how we do.
Yep.
Before we get into it, I feel like I'm not going to get an answer out of you, but how was your week, Tequila? Yup.
My week was extensive.
It was work.
My week was
It
extensive.
was a Freudian slip. You said my work.
Well, it's Friday, so I'll work today.
You worked all day?
Today, yeah.
Oh, yeah, me too.
My week was extensive.
You know, it's an extensive week. Okay. Alright. No elaboration. Right?
Extensive means long.
Okay. I guess he thinks it's stupid. I know what extensive means.
Thanks for asking.
You're welcome. Yeah. You're welcome. I just really cared. How was your week, Cognac?
My week was interesting. I got summons for... first the toe thing. Thank God it's saved. So I got a whole new toe coming in. Like
Toes and hoes.
like a lizard.
Toes and hoes.
I guess I'm like a lizard. Got...
I can't do my Luke Skywalker.
You can. Just save it for later.
Got a new toe coming. Got a new toe coming.
So...
Look, go wild.
Yeah.
So, other than that, I got summoned for jury duty on Friday.
Well, we brought that up before on the
Yeah, well, apparently I got selected.
Yeah.
So, on a major case. And that's all I can say.
That's all you can say, because he's not going to fuck this up for me. I need all of the details. No, actually...
Well, you don't.
I know you
not.
can't tell me. I'm saying I need you to keep them all in your brain. Take all that other shit out of your brain and remember all of that after the case is over. Thanks.
So
appreciate it.
We'll see
the
that.
end of that conversation.
I guess they thought I answered.
Okay.
It was like a 20-page pamphlet on answers.
No, don't tell anything.
No, I didn't say anything. I said, and I answered accordingly.
Okay, cool.
Apparently,
cool,
they wanted.
They liked you. Next. You're not messing this up for me.
I'm not.
Okay, so don't talk about it anymore.
Okay.
It's been the highlight of our relationship this week.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
How was your week?
You care about my week?
Of course I do.
I think I wrote some notes. I had an amazing weekend. I had a good Rosh Hashanah, Jewish New Year. I realized a lot of stuff. I miss, just adult conversations. And I put toes and hoes still.
Toes and hoes.
Well, it's hard dating Deadpool. I mean...
Okay, Ryan, not Reynolds. Yeah, okay.
At least I didn't have my whole legs chopped off and walked around like a little baby. It was just one toe.
That sounds so stupid.
And it's growing back, so...
Thanks to me!
Okay.
Yeah. Should have left you at that ER. Maybe you would have came back as Deadpool.
Maybe.
Yeah. Anyways, before we get into our current events, we have a special segment I feel like it's going to be about a tow or jury duty.
No special say. Joking with cognac.
Yeah.
So this guy, he goes to the barber and he says, "Hey, how long for a haircut?" And he says, "I'll get you in 2 hours." He says, "Okay," so he leaves. So then he comes back and he says, "Hey, how long for a haircut?" And he goes there and he says, "About an hour." And he says, "Okay, I'll come back." And so the third time he comes in there and he goes, "Hey, how long before I can get in for a haircut?" And he says, "Yeah, 3 hours, I got other people." And so by the fourth time he comes again and asks, and he says to his friend that didn't have appointments, he goes, "Hey, can you mind following this guy and see, because he never comes back, so find out what he's doing." And so the friend, or the other barber, follows the guy, and he said he comes back to the barber shop and he's like, "Yeah, so," he goes, "Well, why doesn't he ever come back?" And he goes, "Because he's with your wife."
Oh. Hello? Hello?
No, that was the wrong button.
He's trying to figure out how much time
Checking the schedule.
he's
Yeah,
spent.
checking the schedule. Yeah.
I don't know if that's funny or clever. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. Sorry, the food's here. You guys can talk about me, right?
Oh, okay. I
Everybody
mean,
just loves me.
all right. I'll start with. Well, I guess Hunter might be indicted on the gun charges or something.
I'm so surprised.
Let's see how that works out.
I thought he was indicted.
He was indicted. He said he didn't want to go to court because he was all the way across, living in.
Yeah, he wants to do virtual.
Yeah, he wanted to do a virtual, and the court said that nope, that's not going to happen. That he has to go to the court directly or whatever on the illegal gun charges or whatever. So
Yeah.
that's.
I don't really know anything. What is that? What you watching? Yeah, I don't really know what he did. He's obviously a troubled person. But yeah, gun charges.
Well,
Maybe he'll get as much time as BG did for the same gun charges.
that's my point. Like,
Or maybe not.
I don't.
Well, BT was convicted felon.
But that's my point.
Oh.
It is a federal offense what he's dealing with. So
Yeah.
we'll see how that goes because he not only had that,
He's not a convicted felon, though.
he had not yet.
Well,
We'll see.
well, it'd be bad
Yeah.
if he get convicted and then get caught with the gun.
Yeah.
Correct. But this cat had not only that illegal gun,
How the gun was
cocaine, all kinds of stuff in the
Sounds like
in the same video.
a lot of people in America.
one in every family.
I got some. Yeah, and that wasn't even a race thing. Yeah, I got some. I got more than one. In my
You got what?
I got more than one in my family.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, not talking about that.
That has done all of those things.
But do you have an illegal gun?
Probably depends what state.
You got a
Depends
person.
what
You don't
state
have no
you're
gun,
in.
so I don't know.
Depends what state you're in. I don't know. I have a wooden gun that I put together from Amazon. It could be illegal in Utah. I don't know. I really don't care. I don't know the dude, so I really don't have that much to add. If he did wrong, I hope he gets the justice that everybody else gets served.
You should.
Yeah.
Got a person in every family that got an illegal gun.
You know. Yeah.
I know somebody in my family that probably got an illegal gun right now.
Yeah, I probably know several. So.
One in every family.
Yeah, I don't.
Smoking and toting.
I don't know. I really not. I don't know. I guess I'm not concerned. Just like I have as much concern about Hunter Biden as I did about the Bush children that were driving around drunk. They're kids. that's not a reflection on your presidency. I don't like Biden either, but it's still not a reflection on his presidency. He's got a grown-ass fucking son who's doing whatever the fuck he wants, probably acting privileged like all the rest of them. So that's not going to affect anything. Bush kids did shit. They said Obama's kids were they was smoking the Doja. Like I don't care. I didn't vote for anybody's kids. So.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, kids are off limits to me as far as, and especially if they're fucking in their 40s, because Biden's probably 100.
That's normal activity.
Yeah, I don't.
He just got caught.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Yeah, you're bad. You're bad. You had everything going for you, sir. You got caught. Too bad.
Because but President Bush, he was doing the same. He became the fucking president.
Yeah.
He became the president.
Yeah.
And he was turned.
Junior?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he got the DUI, whatever, and they let him go on that.
Well, that's the shit he got caught with, but
yeah.
I'm from Texas. Well, I live in Texas.
No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I don't know. Good luck to you, sir. I'm sure you have great attorneys. I don't know. What's your current event, Tequila?
Get gone. Tomorrow's the last day of summer.
Oh.
Is it?
Scoot.
The heat's telling me different. The heat's telling me different.
Me too. Right. Hopefully all that shit they talk about, work out and do what it's supposed to do and get the fuck on, but don't bring no freeze. I don't even know.
When's Groundhog's Day? Is that
like in February.
I thought that was February.
Okay, well, I guess we don't have a groundhog. We need something else.
No, we have to
Punxsutawney
Phil, whatever his name is. We rely on him.
I didn't grow up with that. So.
Groundhog's Day was a good movie though. I did like that movie.
Okay, cool.
I watched it a lot of times.
Yeah.
But
you like to repeat.
Huh?
You like to repeat, so that makes sense. That's what the movie was.
Your daddy likes to repeat watch stuff, so.
And your mama.
Oh.
Watch your mouth.
No, I don't know.
I repeat and watch.
My mom watches
I said
like
that
food.
You like to repeat. As in, I repeat and watch stuff too. Watch your mouth.
Anyways. So, yeah, hopefully it gets cooler for everybody and your electric bills go down. As long as you don't turn the heater on.
Alright. My current event is Senator Bob Menendez was indicted on federal bribery charges. He's a Democrat, by the way. Since everybody thinks everybody black is Democratic or liberal or something. Democrat. Indicted on federal bribery charges.
Who?
Rob Menendez. Him and his wife.
And his wife was accepting cars, money, stuff like that.
Yeah,
I heard about that.
That's a current event, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still wondering what's happening to Clarence Thomas, that is on our Supreme Court that did the same thing now.
Well, write a letter.
To who? The Supreme Court?
Why are you talking about it? You can.
Just saying. I'm just saying. I mean, let's tit for tat it.
I mean, it goes both ways, yeah. So
we've got a bunch of grandkids and kids that are been put to Ivy League schools
that boy
by bribery.
Some shit.
By bribery.
And his wife 20 years old.
Everybody in politics is bribed. I think at this point, because I don't even think that's like. I don't even think politicians can be moral at this point. All of them.
They're not bribed. They just
offered.
They just
opulence. They have sugar daddies.
They're resourceful. They're resourceful people.
Yeah.
And they know how to maximize their influence.
Yeah. By making those laws.
There was.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't want to look at my phone, but there was another guy that offered in, I think it was Missouri. He offered for them to vote for him gift cards for their votes or whatever, and now they're suing him for not getting the gift cards after donating to him.
Dumbass.
Right. I'm just like,
Yeah,
you know.
and some people also do the same thing. They don't have to put it public, like the NRA. So.
Oh, boy was turned though. When I was leaving, I was watching him on the news serenade his fiance and shit. He was singing to her and shit.
Cool.
This Mendez dude.
Oh, he was singing.
I'm like, my mom, who was this old ass dude with this young ass lady? Another politician.
Yeah, I mean, none of them are great, so we should all probably stop just caring about which side is which. Yeah.
It's all bullshit.
It's a shit job. It's a shit job.
It is
another politician.
And there's a lot of shitty people in the job.
Married this young girl, got him doing all kind of stupid stuff. So she blamed it on the young bride. Got him getting bride.
That's so weird. I had that happen to me today. I can't bring it up on camera though. I have a child. I can't even say it. Child mom, and they're the hoe. But yeah. Anyways, what's your
No, I'm just gonna speak on that. It's a shitty situation what we're dealing with right now in America specifically. It's like they just, they're trying to run our lives, and it's like, you know what I mean? They make all these decisions that most people wouldn't agree with if you boil down to look at every legislation, every law that's passed, and a lot of people that vote just vote, bam, down the ballot, bam, down the ballot. You know what I mean? And it pisses me off. Like,
that's how I feel most got elected.
Yeah, we have one person. I'm not gonna name her, but we have one person that has not legislated for the past 6 months, and they basically ghosted her, and nobody wants to talk about where she went. But like,
are you talking about Lauren Boebert?
No,
in Colorado.
No,
the hand job queen.
No, her too.
Oh.
Well, her too.
Oh.
But there's other ones that like they just like if they're too crazy, like Brittany, they just hide them. And then all of a sudden they come back. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it happens on both sides.
But she's still elected official. So what decisions are you making? You're not like in charge. So who's the ghost people in charge of being like
the
boom?
Ones that are bribing.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you have a new thing? I had to throw in Lauren there. She's in my list, so I'll come back to her.
My new thing was, and I should have researched it more, but they
always should research.
No, I know that, but I looked into it, and just if the viewers or listeners want to look into it, that they.
You sound like Fox News.
Huh?
No, just. You should have your background.
No, okay.
I want to listen to it. I want to listen for you to tell me about it, so I don't have to.
Pick something else that you have information on, but go ahead.
Okay. My next thing is the shit. Go ahead, Mike. Like I said, I can look into it, but.
Tequila, are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm ready.
So I don't know why this is news. I mean, I damn near don't even know why these people are still news. This certain shit I don't understand. It's political again, but
that's my point.
Michelle Obama just revealed some pictures of her pregnant because people was questioning why they never seen any pictures of her pregnant, and she had to give birth through what is IVF or whatever it's called, but she just finally revealed pictures of her while she was pregnant to satisfy people who were questioning why we never seen any pictures of her pregnant. 8 years after they out of the fucking White House.
First of all, I have a lot to say about this. I'm going to try to keep it short. I didn't know that. Didn't know anything about that because I'm not just, however people think. That's so fucking ignorant and so rude, and it doesn't matter if it came out of her vagina or not. Those are children. Number one, they both look like them.
Exactly.
In a weird way.
Yeah. Got that long body daddy face.
And how dare you? How dare you? That's literally like saying, oh, she adopted her kids, and that's a problem. Now that's not your child. It doesn't matter. Those are her children that she raised. You saw pictures of them growing up with her. That is ignorant and stupid. And it's actually really hurtful, especially if she went through IVF or whatever the fuck she had to do. Super hurtful. Current event news, this is not on my list, but American Horror Story. It started a new season, and it's literally all about that.
Yeah.
IVF and
Kardashian and
pregnancy. Yeah, I watched episode 1. It was too much for me. I can't watch the season. That's some hurtful ass shit. Like, get over it. Why are you still mad? Why are you still mad? They're not there.
Yeah. That's
rude. I've never seen Melania pregnant either. I've never seen George Bush Sr.'s wife pregnant either. Like, it doesn't matter what party it is. That's gross and rude. And really disrespectful to women. On any party or any part. Stop questioning how a woman had a child. Unless they literally viciously stole somebody's child. It's gross.
Well, my answer on that is...
Please give me an answer on that.
Yeah, I am. Because society has changed a lot. Where they look at... They just want to, like, dig into people like that. You know what I mean? Like, with social media and all this stuff, it's like they just want to be like, it's disgusting. Like, this person said this about this.
So you think
it's all gossip.
That Michelle Obama had to show pictures of her pregnant belly?
Yeah.
To prove to people that she had those children?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify.
Absolutely. Because that's disgusting. For you to be involved in some other people's household and life, you should not have...
oh my God, I hope you re-listen to this.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't have an opinion. When you're not in their house, or whatever involvement, or a family member, or whatever, you should not have an opinion on that said person at all. If you don't deal with that person, if you don't like that person for some other reason, if you don't know that person, that's a problem. That's problematic. If you just...
Okay, drag queens, you heard it here first.
If you just think what you think, that's your problem.
Amen.
But for somebody to interject their opinion on somebody's that doesn't know that person directly, or have that, you cannot have an opinion if you do not know that person objectively. Now, hindsight on that.
Here we go. Devil's advocate.
Well, because...
I was so proud for a moment.
Well, no. Hear me out. You'll be proud of me on this, too. Hindsight on this is you shouldn't deal with that shit. You should not have to be like, and get all scared. I have to prove myself. I have to prove myself all the time either. I used to do that, personally. I'm not gonna lie.
So you think an American president's a political person? It was, give me my birth certificate. He wasn't born here. Isn't gonna go, okay, I'm tired of hearing this noise. Let me just show it. Aren't you tired of somebody attacking you constantly, and then you finally go, here's some proof? I know you deal with this almost on a weekly basis.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, so the end. So there it is. Here. She's in my actual belly, this one. The other one was a surrogate. Doesn't fucking matter.
It doesn't. That's your child.
But you.
I don't care if I adopt a child from Mars. Okay. That's my child.
Well, she felt like she had to because
or
of
whatever
her political affiliation.
But that's bullshit. So
my turn. I want to talk for a minute about. Actually, I'll just bring up Lauren Boyer in Colorado since I brought it up.
Okay.
This is Miss fuck abortions, fuck birth control, whatever. She's the hot girl of Colorado. She's a representative or in the Senate or something. I don't know. You know, she's your little hot girl fantasy with her nerdy glasses on or whatever. She her husband cheated on her apparently, and I'm only saying this because her husband came out to defend her because he needs to get the spousal support. And she was at a theater to go see Beetlejuice. Now, I haven't watched Beetlejuice in a long time. I didn't find it sexual when I did see it. But she was on a date, and she walked in vaping. Super good for your ovaries, girl, since we're all supposed to procreate. And she was on a date, not with her husband. They're not divorced yet. Weird. I feel like with everything you preach. And she was sitting in the theater with her hands down his pants. Groping his big old thing that wasn't her husband that she's not divorced from. And everybody's acting like, oh, it happens. She was married for so long. In a theater, it's Beetlejuice, guys. It's not like she went to wherever Pee Wee Herman went and got prosecuted and persecuted for. She's in a theater to watch Beetlejuice, too. And she walked in. That's our Colorado representative. And I say our because I lived there so long, but that doesn't represent me.
That's the United States of America, so you guys.
Right. Focus on the family, though, Colorado. And if you listen to any of her politics and her teachings of how women should be, that's wrong. Why are you trying to jack the dude off? That's a waste of ejaculation. You could have made children with that man. That's so rude. You wasted it. Rude. You want to tell every woman how to handle birth control and everything else. That's not how you handle it. But good luck with your kids explaining that video to them. You weirdo.
Yeah.
And you're a public figure, but she didn't care. She just thought she was so hot to try it, I guess. I don't know.
And untouchable, too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She loves Trump, though.
I don't give a fuck about that. But the fact of the matter is,
I wouldn't walk into a theater right now with anyone and just start jerking them off with children in the theater. And I'm not a political party. I'm just a nice person. I think. Unless I'm in there by myself.
Even if you had the whole row?
Yeah, look, no, not the row. It's so funny you said that because I was like, unless the theater was rented out for us.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Now I'm doing a whole
what
lot
about
of
if
shit.
the theater was empty?
I'm doing a whole lot of shit. But yeah, no, it wasn't empty. She was sitting next to people.
Oh, yeah.
Touching dicks.
She's trying
There's video of it.
She was trying to butter her popcorn extra, but
I didn't see popcorn.
wow.
I mean, that's a generational. I mean,
I don't know what her age is.
That's what theaters was for.
I have no problem with you trying to get your freak on. I'm not.
The lights was off right. What they was just they didn't do it right. They caused attention.
Right, fine. But you have persecuted people for doing the same thing.
Oh well, yeah.
That's my point. You can't.
Well, they go back to the bribes and shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'll persecute
What you
people.
bribed that dick, bitch?
I'll persecute
That's how I would talk to her. She's a normal girl. She's a normal Colorado girl. You used to talk shit about Colorado girls all the time.
Yeah.
She was paid well to persecute people for. She ain't agreed with the money talk and the bullshit walk on her.
And she didn't agree for enough money because you should have rented that theater out, and this wouldn't even be a conversation. But good for you, girl.
I did it in the home theater.
Good for you, girl. You had your super cool Republican home with your gun, Christmas cards and stuff, and your man still fucking left you and cheated on you. And then you went and had a date with a dude who fucking owns a drag bar and you were touching his dicky deek in front of children. Okay. I want justice for Pee Wee Herman now. He just got excited about whatever. I don't even know what the movie was he was watching.
He was watching A Big Adventure.
He saw his bike and he was just like,
oh! He got excited. Yep. What's your...
So there was a senator, and I'm not gonna say his name, and he was indicted on that.
You probably don't even know his name.
No, I do, but I'm not gonna mention his name. But basically, in Austin, they were trying to impeach him on just basically impeaching him, and the first thing they brought up.
He wanted to senator, the
attorney general, whatever.
Yeah.
Sorry, and so. Sorry, my bad, Attorney General.
Yeah.
And they were trying to indict him on, and the first thing they said was that that was going off what she said, that he was cheating on his wife. And it's like, so y'all are prosecute, y'all never cheated on your wives or whatever? Yeah. One of the people came up on his defense and said, so you're going to tell me in this room none of y'all cheated on your spouses?
That should probably work for, like, any court case. In my opinion.
That was the last thing I heard about it. They were saying, so none of y'all ever cheated on your spouses. And that's what you're going to prosecute him on.
They said that boy had burner phones and everything. He was a habitual cheater. He was a professional cheater.
No,
professional.
A burner phone.
Yeah, boy had burner phones and shit. Old Paxton. He had that gangster representing him.
Pro.
He had old Ken Busby. Not Ken Busby, but old.
I know who you're saying. Don't say it.
Don't say names.
It's a that gangster representing.
I might need him. I like his wife.
Right?
I like his wife, that's why.
Well,
we know who Busby is. If you text us, you know who
You're right. Texas people will, and then other people are like, who?
Google.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyways, do you have one?
Yeah. So, Baytown, Texas, or
Dirty Bay.
The Dirty Bay.
Not Baytown, Chambers County. So I want to say Mount Bellevue, Barbers Hill School District. Set a young man down in school suspension because his dreadlocks supposedly hung lower than his earlobes, and the trial started. It's been going on for a while. They discriminate against kids with twisted locks, with the dreadlocks, and they breaking the school code. And the trial started for that Tuesday, and I just think it's bullshit because I wore my hair a lot of different ways in school. I mean, there were the lopes, but our locks don't have nothing to do with learning. You know, if you're a performer in the classroom or whatever, what?
Is there a GoFundMe for that individual? If that's the case, if it's literally over his hair, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever. You said Mount Bellevue, but I say it wrong all the time. I know people from there.
Barbers Hill.
All of those women have hair extensions. I have them too, right now, literally. Aren't they cute? What the fuck? What's the difference? What's the difference? I don't get the hairstyle thing. Like, unless you have shaved fuck God or fuck the government in your head, which that was punk rock back in the day. Why do you care what somebody's hair looks like? To the point that you're going to take it to trial?
Mm-hmm.
Is he hiding something in his dreadlocks, or you're just scared of them? Like, what? That doesn't make sense to me.
Now the school don't know, so they filed a lawsuit in state district court asking the judge to clarify whether its dress code restrictions limiting students' hair length for boys violate the Crown Act.
Does he have, does he play sports? Did it say that?
I think he played sports last year, but when it first happened, I think he played sports. I ain't gonna say he did or didn't.
Maybe he was hiding stuff in there. Well, I'll just wait. I'll come back to the next current events. I'm gonna actually look up that one because that really doesn't make sense. Here's hair. We're all doing it.
In school suspension because of your hair.
Maybe he said I can hide something in my hair. That's why I said, let me just hear it. It doesn't make sense to me otherwise.
I made a comment today in a meeting about public school, and somebody kind of they weren't offended or nothing. They just their comment contradicted with mine, and at the end I told them I understand. Where they coming from, where the pros with the pros, because there's a lot of pros with public school. I mean, but I just don't. I don't know what I'm pro school. I believe in that shit. But man, it's just we not doing something. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to these schools, when we got the petty shit like this, you know what I'm saying? On top of them getting shot up all the motherfucking time, then we got petty shit like this going on in these fucking schools. And I'm gonna add on to that with my next current event, but I'm gonna let the girl go because it's her turn. Because I got.
You can add. Go
okay.
I'm not that.
No offense to nobody.
My turn.
No offense to nobody. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But our shit is fucked up over here, and people asking us for money. You know what I'm saying? So they can continue their endeavors. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Asking for substantial amounts of money from us. You know what I'm saying? When our shit is fucked up, I'm tired of it. Our shit is fucked up. How can we help somebody when our shit is fucked up? We're not really helping. You know what I'm saying? It's like we trying to prove something. I don't know, but we need to look at ourselves and help our fucking selves. I've never been some type of person that protests, but when they said this guy, the prime minister or whatever it is from Ukraine was here and asking for more money. He said it's gonna be a third world war. It's gonna be somebody next if Russia is allowed to defeat them. I need more money. Man. We doing bad.
Oh, he also talked about environment.
I don't know, but we doing bad.
I know.
We can't afford to help because look at our shit. Our shit is fucked up.
Yeah, but
somebody take him around and show him downtown. You know what I'm saying? How Americans are living. You know what I'm saying? Either we need to help them and help him, or you know what I'm saying? It needs to be an either or. We need to start looking out for ourselves. That's just my opinion.
Okay, can I say something?
Yeah.
My opinion on that, my answer to that, I'm also not a scholar by any means, is we are fraudulent here. We used to be the land of the free, come here, etc., etc. But we're not that. We got what we wanted here, and then we were like, no, that's good. Too much. But the way that we got to be the superior country, because we could have been different countries. Just
Seventh Kingdom.
We could have been different countries just like any other continent.
Yeah.
Africa is all different countries.
Yeah.
We are the United States. We could have been different countries. We didn't do that.
Texas tried.
Yeah.
No, I didn't mean that.
No, it's fine. I just, if you go to Europe, if you go to any other continent, they're all their own countries. We were supposed to be the united ones. And you know why we were united? Is because of people helping their people to come over here. Mm-hmm. And for a while it worked for certain people, and then it didn't work for certain people, and then people kept coming, and then it was like, oh, wait a minute, wait. You know, this is not a it was never meant to be United States of America, in my opinion. But that's what I was born into, what I know. And if you're united, you're supposed to be united. And so, there's no other country that's called United States of this. United States of this. United this, blah, blah, blah. We're the only one. But now we don't want to be united. But you can't not repay the people that made you what you are. So, us growing up, when you were growing up, these kids now growing up, they're paying debts back. We weren't able to do it on our own. We had help from other countries, and now it's like, oh shit, we owe this country this because they did it to make this a united place where people can go, at least the ones that they want to get there, and now we're fucked because it's not united. We're not united.
And that's scary.
It's scary as shit.
Because the house divided is not going to stand.
The Reaper's gonna come always.
And you know, I know it's always.
And we're divided, just the people born here.
Yeah. There's always someone to learn.
But we still owe these people over here because Ukraine did help.
Yeah.
Russia did help. You got two people that helped at one point in time, and then you got to pick.
Yeah. And that's what I just want to say. I know
it was the UN.
I know it's
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. You know what? I know history. Every country that we have people here from have helped. The UN came.
No, I meant.
All right.
Like, okay, I know. All right. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I know it's always an underlying factor that unless you're a scholar, you won't know. And I'm not a scholar, but you know I'm not a dumbass. You know, it's no way that I can ask you for billions of dollars if I don't feel like that you have some type of obligation. There's some kind
either give me my money back or you don't owe it.
Yeah.
That's mob mentality. That's
Yeah.
common sense. Nobody's gonna go, oh, your country's so cute.
Yeah, here go this money. Let us help you. Yeah. but no, shit is fucked up over here. And I'm proud to be an American. And I just wish we would do more for ourselves because we Americans they can be, all of us can be doing okay. You know what I'm saying? Some of us need.
But we're over here fighting
Yeah.
ourselves because don't take my money and I'm a billionaire. Don't take my money, and the poor people are like, what the fuck? I'm paying taxes. Like we're fucked up over here, worried about our dumb shit, and they're over there going, they owe us, and it's gonna be a fucked up situation probably.
Well, yeah, it's like you get taxed. The business gets taxed you work for, then you get taxed on your paycheck. Then you get taxed for stuff you bought.
Because we owe everyone for us looking so awesome.
Yeah, but Kevin...
To everyone else. We owe people, Rob. We have debts that were like debts before you were born, I was born, he was born. There's debts to be paid.
I understand, but the fact of the matter is...
And it's scary.
I guess I can quote what's his name? Cat Williams, where he says, money just ain't, it just doesn't exist.
It's not money, though. Sometimes you have to pay in blood. Just like they did. So, I don't know.
I don't
know what the fuck we're doing.
There's always going to be bloodshed.
I always say read the book. I always told y'all to read that book, the one about, what's his name? That Marcus had.
Okay, I had like 50 others, but I'm gonna just bring up this one because it's important to me.
You will be happy. You will be happy. Americans will be happy when they own nothing and rely on the government. That's what they want.
I don't even know what you just said.
Okay.
In sync. Current events. That's a lot to say, really. The women know. The men, and the men know, too. In sync, finally, after 20 years, is back together and making a song. But we all know what it is. And, yeah, I'm ready to, owe whoever's government to go see them.
Ticketmaster plus the government plus
whatever. I don't fucking care. I'm going. Super excited about
Bye.
Super excited. I'm reaching my end years. It was my first concert I ever attended, like on my own.
In a limousine.
On my own dime. On my own dime. You didn't pay for it. Why are you telling my story? You didn't pay for it. I paid for it. I was working. And
Oh, you went to Denver.
Yeah, me and Valerie. Hey girl, hey my ace. Yeah, and we paid for it ourselves. First
It was like
concert.
$25 a ticket at that time.
Well,
And
that's...
$100 to the limo.
We didn't know we owed Russia and Ukraine and everybody else at that time. We were kids. Anywho, I'm going to it. And I'm really excited about it. Current event news. They haven't even announced it. I'm ready. I'm ready to give it all up. To do my choreography for that concert.
By the way, if any are listening, Gene Simmons.
You already brought up.
Oh, did I? Well, I can bring it up again. From Moneybags Vodka.
You have to do that like in the early morning episode for the older people.
Oh, Lord. How do you know when time they're listening? Okay.
Okay, then I'll post it.
So what about this missing jet? Supposedly, the guy landed before the jet landed or
He ejected
crashed.
himself.
Yeah.
I actually watched that today when I was getting my hair done. He ejected and landed in somebody's backyard.
Did it?
Yeah.
So they found it?
I still haven't heard where the jet went. It flew for 2 hours. Nobody said anything. Did you hear anything?
I don't even know what y'all talking about. I haven't heard anything about that.
Oh, okay. So it was a fighter pilot
for
the U.S. military. He was flying it, ejected himself, but the jet went missing for 2 hours.
Yeah.
I still have not heard where the jet went.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be one of the most expensive jets ever. The pilot landed in somebody's backyard, and somebody called and was like, "Can somebody send an ambulance?" Or whatever. They cut off the story every time I heard where the jet went.
I do not entertain foolishness.
The jet is probably broken, and it cost us like $2 billion.
That shit is track. That shit probably remote control back to Russia or some shit.
Well, what I said was, if it costs that much, they said it's one of the most expensive.
It lands somewhere.
Then it should be able to fly itself.
Yeah, somebody remote control that bitch somewhere. That's why he jumped out. Why he jumped out? Somebody take control of that motherfucker.
Look, I didn't say it.
I'm not going with this fucking jet. Yeah. So I'm gonna eject out and y'all can take this jet. But I'm not covered with it.
Where's the jet at?
You ain't finna probe my ass.
It probably went to.
You not finna torture
overseas.
me. You not finna torture me for seeing.
All they keep saying is one of the most expensive military. That's scary. Number one, if you're just a logical person, that's scary. So one of the most expensive things that your citizens are paying for just went missing?
Let me show you something.
What do you mean?
Let me show you
well,
something.
my bill payment, my IRS payment went missing until you told me what happened to the jet. Yeah.
Let me show y'all something right quick.
Okay.
About this jet.
You're gonna have to probably take your headphones off and your biology.
So that's not exact, right?
Why is that a poopy?
I mean, that's just what it is, but that's what my card is.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. I know where my car is at all times. You know what I'm saying?
Why's your car poopy?
That's just an icon. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny you said that.
They know. They know where it is. I get it.
It's funny you said that to say this. So I woke up, a little bit earlier than normal for jury.
So I didn't mean to cut you off. That's where my son is. That's where his phone is. You know what I'm saying? That's where my son's phone is. You know what I'm saying?
At your house.
So you don't know. Yeah.
So
sorry, everyone.
You don't know where the jet is. I paid $20 or whatever for the Apple tag for the tag thing that's in my car, so I know where my car at.
It's going to wherever they want it to go.
Come on, man. Somebody hacked that bitch and drove that.
Save that pilot.
That pilot say, "Let me out this
Save the
motherfucker."
pilot.
And he ejected himself. It's like a drone.
I mean, at this point, so the funny part is when my dumbass too, but I had other jury's peoples with me, and they were looking for where they parked their car, and I'm used to waking up early, but I I forgot what level I was on, whatever. Yeah. So I had 5 other people boo boo boo, trying to get what their level was. So we would go back and forth on the elevator, and I hit the panic button to hear where my car was, or whatever. And I went through a couple floors, and I was like, sounds like it's on this floor. Yeah. And so we went down, and the girl was like, "Are you still looking for your car?" I said, "I found it. Do you need me to help you with yours?"
Yeah.
But that was fun. But yeah, the ejection on the thing, they said, I mean, the last thing I heard was he landed and called it in before the plane crashed or whatever. And that's why they couldn't find it.
If the plane crashed,
it probably went, that's what I was thinking.
Where is that?
Right. They probably, I don't know, man. So.
See, what they're not telling us, though, they don't tell us.
No.
We worry about wars and rumors of wars, and we look at Ukraine and Russia. They kind of old school traditional war shooting and bullets and bombs and shit like that. But the war, that electronical war,
yeah, of course,
with shit getting hacked. We've been in war for a while now. You know what I'm saying? With shit getting hacked and information being stolen, and they ain't do nothing but hack that plane and take that plane.
I think that
that's my, and I don't even know about it.
Ford or something just paid somebody for
their ransom.
For ransom.
Yeah.
It's
So I got a dude that worked for me, and I walked by his cubicle, and he left his computer on, and he went home, and I had to explain to him, what ransom an attack is. You know what I'm saying? If they tap into our network and hold it ransom, you can't get your shit back unless you pay. You know what I'm saying? They'll crash your shit and fuck your shit up. You don't have to pay them motherfuckers. It happened on lower scales. It happened to my mom, happened to my aunt. I remember my mom one time I had to pay $700 to get her computer, get these motherfuckers out of her computer, and all the reason why, because it was on my IPN network, and I don't want them to hack into my shit. You know what I'm saying? But they took her computer and said, $700, we released it. Gave them $700, and they released that motherfucker. That shit is real.
Mm-hmm.
And they probably took over that fucking airplane, and oh boy, so y'all can have that bitch as long as he probably hit the eject button when the steering wheel locked up. And the steering wheel, the motherfucker going that way, I'm trying to go up, eject.
Right. So my question is, sorry, I'm coming in late. Where my money? Where my money, y'all? That's where it went to. So where is it?
What money?
The money that paid for that expensive ass jet.
Well, my money, I paid for 3 of them motherfuckers. Where?
just all you need to do is just watch Top Gun 1 and 2, and you'll get over it.
Oh, so
yeah,
Scientology knows where the jet is.
Yeah,
what you're saying. Got it.
Same.
Got it.
Current event, my boy jumped out that shit. Yeah. Not my boy, because I don't like him. In or out of Scientology, but Tom Cruise jumped out of that.
I don't have anything to say.
Goose.
He
Can we
said,
get to our next segment?
he said, fuck him. I'm done with y'all brainwash.
It's your turn.
Wait, what did you say? He's out of Scientology?
Yeah.
Tom Cruise is?
Yeah.
I thought he was like level fucking 10 or whatever the fuck.
I don't know. I don't know that current event.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So he about to die soon, shit.
I don't know that current event. I'll have to research it.
You don't know that?
No.
Damn, I didn't know either. That's interesting. I have to look that up. He left Scientology? Tom Cruise? For real?
I just heard it.
Damn. Well, that is a current event. I didn't know that.
Tom Cruise stepping away from controversial religion of Scientology.
Wow.
Sure.
Wow.
Sure.
So is Mel Gibson becoming a Jew now? What in this world coming
I have
to?
no comment on any of this. Because I don't trust them.
Oh, current news.
And I don't believe it.
I saw a picture with.
Don't believe it.
Saw a picture with Jason
I
Momoa.
think because they couldn't save old boy.
Tom Cruise reported
From,
quit Scientology.
From that 70s show, Danny Masterson. That's also
yeah.
They couldn't save him. They did everything in their power to, and they couldn't. And maybe he stepped away because they realized, oh shit, you can't save me either. I really have no comment on it. I'm ready for our next segment.
That's crazy.
Where the narrative is out there.
Okay.
Yeah. I heard it.
Where's Shelley Misgrave?
Who?
Hit that boy trying to duck them charges.
I'm bad with names.
The wife of the.
Oh yeah, he got she filed for divorce or whatever.
No, she's not. Nobody knows where she is and hasn't seen her in years.
Who are you talking about?
David Misgrave's wife, the owner. I call him the owner.
Of Scientology.
He's the lead.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I
Where's
don't
his
know.
wife?
I don't
Tom
know.
Cruise deflecting and pretending he left is not going to work for me.
Yeah, Tom just trying to duck them charges.
Yeah. Sorry. Somebody tell me where she is. Show me her.
The boy ducking them charges. Yeah, so now we're going to get into our next segment of the evening where we take 3,000 things about us using this magnificent book titled 3,000 Questions About Me being Tequila, me being Cognac, me being the girl. I'm going to randomly open this book, select the question, ask the question, and maybe somebody will answer. We'll see.
Maybe.
I plead the fifth.
I'm going with the lower numbers. And where's my pen? I selected number 408, which is how tech savvy are you?
Tech savvy, moderate.
What is the moderate?
Moderate. I'll figure it out. Moderate.
I'm a novice. I'm a novice with the, because technology is ever evolving, always evolving. I can just keep up with what I can keep up with. So I'm a novice. You take me back to Windows 95 or some shit like that, I'm expert. But I'm a novice right now. Yes.
Tech savvy. I mean, I'm good
You're
enough.
good.
I'm good enough
You're good.
to handle something.
You're good.
I'm good enough to handle something, but no, I'm not. I'm not like your coder.
Oh no.
Not
As I
coder,
said, moderate.
But like, what are you like trading and all? I don't. I mean, I'm enough to handle what I need to handle.
Yeah.
And what I want to handle, because a lot of shit I just don't want to do. I watch people, even my own age, like do like all these like reels and things, and I'm just like, no, it's just not it for me. I'm sure I could figure it out. I just don't want to. Just don't want to. I like tech, though. I'm also super codependent on tech. Like, I need my phone, my computer. I need to be able to do whatever I want to do. You're not. You act like you are. You're not.
I'm really not.
No, you just hit play, type this. Why can't I print this?
Well, because I have a computer.
Because you don't know how. It doesn't matter how old your computer is. Right, but I walk in and go, just open it. You're not looking right here.
That's bogus.
You're not that
I know. I have an old in my office. I'm better at my phone. I'll check every email. I know how to forward it. Now I know how to wait before it gets forwarded. Whatever. So I said moderate.
Okay. Moderate.
Moderate, yeah.
I think the most tech savvy used to be like, he acted like he wasn't, but you're the most savvy. You.
I'm into it.
Yeah,
texting?
You're most savvy about it, like you know more shit.
Stay abreast, but I don't try to keep it with like I used to when I was young.
Well, me either. That's what I said. Yeah. I watch people even my age like doing like the reels and the like, you know, like and I get it. It's probably super helpful and beneficial, but I have like no desire.
I'm not tech savvy.
Look how I did this.
I'm not tech savvy enough for as I need to be.
I don't think anybody is.
I would hire a person that's more tech savvy than me to help manage this.
Yeah.
I think it'll be beneficial, but I'm just putting it out there.
That was a job posting, obviously.
Tequila.
Some of the times,
interested in
Tequila.
Hey,
helping manage
some of the times
the production side of Cognac, Tequila, and the girl.
All right.
And the marketing. Some of the marketing. Yeah.
Some of the times, to be honest with you, I just hand her the phone. I'm like, just, you know what to say. You know what I'm going to say. Just word it nice, more, you know, in a way. So.
I don't even know what that meant. Anyways, good night, everyone.
Good night,
love
y'all.
you.
Love you
we'll
too.
be with you next week. Maybe.
Thank y'all for showing up.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Paying attention. And
I mean, we are pay attentionable.
And
you think so?
I made up that word.
And giving us the
I was about to say.
Giving us the opportunity to entertain your eardrums for 1 hour
you
and
said
6
drums.
seconds.
I was going to say lobes.
Our lobes.
Lobes,
I
really.
was trying to sound sexy like your lobes.
Your mind.
Thank you for allowing us to entertain you this evening.
With our lips.
With our lips.
Oh, Lord. Anyways, thank you guys so much. Love you. See you next week.
Yes.
Bye.
That's it for this week's episode of Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on your favorite podcast app. As always, we'd love to hear your feedback. Follow us on all the social medias. Leave your comments and reviews. Until next week, keep safe and keep your squad close. Thanks for hanging out.